Hey everybody, it's Melissa here with Communicate with Angels, and I'm here live today to connect with you, to answer your questions, and to answer some questions that were posted yesterday. So I hope that you're having a great day. And before I go any further, I do want to remind you that tomorrow, December 1st, I will be doing a free masterclass, and there will be 2 different times offered, 1 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. So there's a link on the page that will convert it to your time zone. And it's free. We're going to talk about how to connect with your angels and spirit guides and really give you that starting point so that you can get to the place where you have a 2-way communication with your angels, where you feel supported and backed and guided by them, where you can have assistance in making decisions and fulfill your unique life purpose. And so I'm going to share with you the steps to get to that place that you probably are desiring. So go to communicatewithangels.com/webinar to sign up for free, and please tell your friends to go sign up as well. Hi there, Picky Yellow 5. Well, hi. So if you are here live, please let me know. Say hi. Where are you in the world? And do you have any questions for me today? A lot of people give me feedback saying, Melissa, you just make this kind of spiritual woo-woo stuff just seem normal and natural. And that is my goal, for you to have this to be a normal, natural part of your daily life. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions that were posted yesterday. And then as you have them for today, please let me know. So let's see. I'm just looking at the written thing because it was a lot. So Jana F411. I have a question. I felt the call to leave a painful marriage, but the pandemic hit, which halted plans. I'm in the process of separating now, but I just want to know if now is the right time to leave and move out on my own or with a roommate, even though we aren't out of the woods with the pandemic. Thank you so much for your guidance. Okay. So that is a great question. And with all of this, it's like if you get guidance from somebody else, always take it with a grain of salt, right? I am not your guru. I don't have your answers. I can share what I intuitively feel, but it's always up to you. And that's kind of for everybody watching, okay? Don't make somebody else your psychic, really. You are your own best psychic. However, with this question, I immediately feel that yes, the time is now. And that's something that you can confirm with your own guidance as well. Don't buy into the fear that's making you want to hold back and stay with what's familiar and comfortable, because there is a beautiful life waiting for you on the other side of this separation. And you're going to have to go through the muck and the uncomfortableness of moving, but it's definitely your next step. The guidance that I'm hearing from your angels is that really the timing is overdue. Like, you could have done it by now. So it's okay. Just, keep putting one step in front of the other and know that this is your time. I've been there, so I relate. Okay, so the other question from yesterday was from Jerry Harris. So she said, I am experiencing a scary situation. My son, Ian, my husband, and myself have COVID. I'm very concerned for my son. How can I get divine help for him so that he doesn't get any sicker? He is not vaccinated and has a chest defect that could affect his ability to fight the virus. Any help would be appreciated. Okay. So what's really important is to know that I can't really predict the future for you, but I can give you some guidance for where you're at now. Okay. And the guidance says to be patient and trust and just keep asking your angels for some backing. One thing you can do is send energy to your son's angels. And by sending energy, all you have to do is imagine that you are light, and that light is being sent to your son's team of guides. And your son's team of guides will use that in the best way that will be beneficial for him. So it is really, it takes that kind of feeling of personal responsibility out of it, when rather than sending healing directly to your son, if you send it to his spirit guides and they will then channel the energy to your son as it's needed, you know that everything is going to be for his highest good. Okay. I know I know this is easier said than done, what I'm about to say. However, do your best to avoid the worry and the fear within you, because your son picks that up. When kids are young, they're much more sensitive and they feel what their parents are feeling. So you don't want him to feel worried about his sickness, right? You want him to feel safe and reassured and know that everything's going to be okay. So as much as you can feel that within yourself, then it's going to be a better outcome for everybody involved. So with COVID, it's like, I have not experienced it myself, by the way, but from what I've heard from other people, it gets really, really bad and then it lifts. Yeah. And so when you're in that bad day, it's like, it feels really, what's the word? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word I'm trying to get. It's called getting old. I don't know. But it feels like your things are getting dire, right? And you start picking up on all the weirdness that's been associated with this virus for 2 years, from the environment, from the rules and regulations and all that stuff, and the fear and the anxiety. And a lot of that is not you. So the best thing you can do is stay relaxed, stay patient, and trust that everything is going to work out as it needs to. And communicate that verbally to your son. I feel like he is a person that needs to hear, right? One of the 4 gifts is clairaudient. And the way that they get reassured and loved is to hear the words with that personality type. So do that as much as you can, verbalize and reassure him. And that's the best thing that you can do. Now, any health advice is beyond my expertise. I don't go there. So, do your best in that area too. Okay. And then there was one question posted yesterday. So if you guys that are here live have a question for me today, let me know and I will answer it for you. But there was one more from yesterday. So Onika St. York, is there success for me in 2022? Finances specifically. Okay. So the immediate impression about that is yes. However, it's easy to sort of get into this mode of feeling powerless to create that, feeling like life is out of our control and it just happens to us. And this is the feeling that I get from your question. And so I want to encourage you to really be empowered to know that you are the creator of your abundance and success in whatever way that looks like to you. And so are you willing to have the growth and the take on the challenges that may come up with that? Are you willing to pay the price, in other words? Because if we have a desire for more abundance or a material goal or even a spiritual goal, it means that there is growth that is required. It might mean changing a habit. It might mean taking on a new skill that you haven't learned before. Are you willing to do that? That's my reading for you, Onika. Okay, set the goal and be willing to do what it takes, both the inner and the actions to create that. Okay, there's this weird concept in metaphysical circles that manifesting means just daydream about it and it will show up. That's not manifesting, right? We live in a very material world. So the energetic alignment is an important part of it. And in our society, that's often left out and seen as woo-woo and weird, right? So we want to bring that in for sure, but then we also want to take the actions that are required and follow the guidance and keep trusting that it's going to come to fruition because you're the one creating it. It's not showing up out of your control. And this is about taking personal responsibility for our lives and what we're creating. Yeah? We didn't come here for an easy peasy life. So, all right. So those are the questions from yesterday. So again, just reminding that tomorrow I'm going to be doing a free masterclass on how to connect with your angels or spirit guides. So if you want to start learning these tools for yourself so you can be your own best psychic and you can get the guidance directly from your own angels, then I encourage you to join me tomorrow and be there live with me. So the sign up page is communicatewithangels.com/webinar. There's 2 different times being offered. It'll be the same class. I'll just deliver twice. So, and there's also a link on the page that will convert it to your time zone. So you should have what you need there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and read the comments that are posted today. And again, I encourage you to post a question if you have it. So So, how to call angels instantly? Well, you don't even need to really because they're always there. So, the tool that I recommend to connect with them being always there is because you have a personal team, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about other spirits that might be working out there or with a bigger picture in the universe. What I help you with is your own personal team of guides. And they're always there with you 24 hours a day. So there actually isn't a need to call them because they're already there. So, but sometimes we feel disconnected from them, right? And the tool for that is the spiritual cleansing technique. So I'm going to post in the comments as well page where you can go to a video that I did to demonstrate how to do the spiritual cleansing technique. And it is a method of raising your vibration so that you can actually start to tune into your angels and always have them there with you. And this is something I'll be doing on tomorrow's webinar as well. So the best way is actually sign up for the webinar tomorrow, communicatewithangels.com/webinar. Okay, so how many angels are there and how to find them? Yeah, so in my Communicate with Your Angels online course, part of what you will receive in that program is a one-on-one session with a certified spiritual consultant. And in that consultation that you get, you will learn how many angels or guides are on your personal team for this lifetime, and where they give you a feeling of chills on the body, and how to ask them direct questions. So it brings it from, wow, I wonder if I have angels, or how many are there, to really making it real for you. So you can work with it personally. So yeah, that's what I encourage you guys to consider, is the Communicate with Angels course. Even if you never watched the videos, which I hope you will, of course, but even if you never watched the videos in the course, that one-on-one session is well worth it. So that page is communicatewithangels.com/enroll. Tony said, hi Tony. I see a lot of 4s and 3 and 2 3. I see that as a sign for my angels. Yeah. I see 1 and sometimes 4s, but usually it's the 1s. And it was so funny today. I looked at my Facebook page and I took a screenshot of it because it cracked me up so much. I can't pull it up while I'm multitasking here, but it was a live stream I'd done on Facebook yesterday where it said 111 views and 111 comments right at the moment where I looked at it about 20 minutes ago. I was like, okay. So yeah, that's how I take it as well. Oh, I'm aligned. Spirit is with me. And it's just a really great way to stay connected with spirit. And Cash is asking a similar question. I see angel numbers every day, like 6 times a day. Why? Because your angels want to connect with you, I would say. So yeah, this is what happens when we start on a spiritual journey. We start to get signs because our angels know that we're ready. Maybe 10 years ago, you weren't involved with this. You were doing other things in your life. You just weren't as spiritually aware. I don't know. And then when you really are ready for a spiritual awakening, you'll start to see these signs and messages everywhere because your angels know it's time and they want to really reassure you and awaken you. And so that's why you start seeing it just everywhere all of a sudden. It's pretty cool. Why Ganesha at your back? No real reason. It's my mum gave it to me because it's one of her favorite Hindu, what's the word? I don't want to mess it up. Symbols, gods. So I just have it in my room. But I am drawn to Hindu traditions. And I recently found out that there was a past lifetime where I was very much a follower of a particular guru of Hinduism, and that really resonated. So, yeah, past life connection. But I always take those things as symbolic and to be able to tune into a certain tone of energy. All right, so that's all the questions I see right now. So if you guys have any others, please let me know. And if not, I hope that you will join me tomorrow on the free class, How to Connect with Your Angels or Spirit Guides. And the sign up page is communicatewithangels.com/webinar. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you there live tomorrow. Bye, everybody.